Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. I got a letter. Fuck me. Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. A guy named Jeff left a comment on my 10 Thai girl warning signs and red flags that I thought was rather interesting. He writes in that he agrees with all of my 10 red flags, uh, but he says, in my view, there are actually many good Thai ladies, but they are really hard to find and build a relationship with. Now, the reason that I decided to make a video about this is because of his next sentence, which is, being seen with a Farang can really cost them social status and marital prospects with respectable men. Now, we wrote back and forth, but my statement to him was, if the woman is that embarrassed by being seen with you, what does that say about her character? And what does that say about how she feels about you? I think it takes a strong woman to overlook or just to not care about some of Thailand's societal norms. I'd like to know what you guys think. What would you do if your girl said, oh, I really don't want to go there because there's a lot of Thai people and they're going to speak bad about me or something like that? Now, to me, in the beginning of the relationship, I can understand that maybe she's a little bit shy, she's nervous, she's not quite sure of where the relationship's going, what is she going to say? But if you've been together for a couple of months, and she's still like, oh, I don't want to go to that place, and there's Thai people, they're going to speak bad about me, or, oh, look, they're always looking at me, they think I'm a bad lady, and that kind of stuff. Listen, nobody said life was easy, okay? And if she's going to worry about what people are saying at the beginning of your relationship or any time during the relationship, if she's going to worry that much to where she's, oh, I don't want to go there and I don't want to be seen with you, then that's, to me, that says a lot about her strength and about how she might handle things in the future. And I think that if you start out that way, it's just, you are going to be faced with a great many difficulties in the future, because if she's going to be like that about just somebody talking about her or looking at her, I mean, to me, that just says everything. Now, the other thing is this. She's worried about what people are saying about her, but what about me? What about me worrying about what people are saying about me because I'm with her? And I will tell you that from what I've seen and what I've heard and what I know, people outside of Thailand and even inside of Thailand, they tend to think, oh, you're with a Thai girl, one of them, oh, you meet her in a bar? That kind of attitude. They don't generally think highly of them. And I had an experience. I was covering the Beijing Olympics. I'll never forget it. I was in the media center late at night. There was a woman who I had spoken to one or two times, just, hello, how are you? Oh, where are you from? Oh. And we didn't have much time because everybody was rushing around. But at this time, things were slow. There wasn't very many people, and it was quiet. So we exchanged pleasantries, and we got to know each other a little bit, and she turned out she was from the Virgin Islands, and she had moved there, and she was working for a paper, and she had all this freedom, she was so happy, and all this stuff. Anyway, she asked me, where do you live? I said, oh, I live in Thailand. Oh, you probably have one of those Thai girls. The first thing she said to me. So immediately I'm thinking to myself, oh, this bitch. And I said, well, as a matter of fact, I've been married for many years, and I've got 2 children with her. Why, what, I mean, I don't understand, why did you say that? Well, just I said, have you been to Thailand before? Do you know anything about the country? I've been there. Yes, I've been there, and I went to Bangkok and to Phuket. And I said, oh, so you didn't like it. My husband left me for a Thai girl. And although she seemed at first like she was a nice lady, the more I got to talk to her, the more I kind of got the feeling that the guy probably got sick of her and just said, you know what, this is my way out. I got some young girl here, she's 20-something, I'm going to go for it, and I'm sick of this lady. To me, that's probably what happened. I could be wrong, but she absolutely hated Thai women because of that. Now, first of all, that's not fair to all Thai women who would never even think of doing something like hooking up with a guy who's married. But it's just not fair in general, and I now I laugh about it. But at the time, I thought to myself, oh, you bitch. And she sat there and rambled on for a little while about my husband did this, and then, and I thought to myself, well, listen, if I was 60 years old and my wife was like you, I might have done the same thing. I wanted to say that. But I thought to myself, no, I think I'm going to carry myself with a little more respect and have a little dignity in dealing with this situation. But that just goes to show you that, there are people all over, and a lot of them do not have a good impression of Thai women, whether deserved or not. So it goes both ways. So as far as I'm concerned, if they're that worried and that they're so shy and they're so held down by the culture that they're going to be, that they're upset they might be talked about because they're with a foreigner, then to me, my attitude is, well, fuck them, get rid of her. Go on to another one. Get rid of her. Because you're going to have problems in the future. You think that's a problem? Wait until you get to the future. My guess is you're going to have a lot more problems than that. That's just the least of your problems, and it's just starting out. So, anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up. I'd like to know what you think. But until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la chok